Yo, here we go, here we go, here we go. Get ready for the Force Madden League Esports Force Prize. $100 is coming down. Get ready for the Force Madden League Bowl. It is going down. Super Bowl Season 1. Let's see which dudes are going to the playoffs. I hope you guys is pumped. I hope you guys is juiced. It is going down. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get lit. Let's go. It's now or never. If you boys ain't ready, then I don't know what you guys is doing. It is now or never. Showtime. All right. First guy here. We got that man. XX Kane. Kane has been balling out. Kane is a playoff contender. Kane has been beating dudes left and right. Kane has been the contender, man. This guy right here has definitely showed why he's a playoff contender. The dude's been balling. The dude's been winning. The dude is not stopping for no one. This guy gets it done. If you don't believe in him, then I don't know what to tell you. This guy has been playing in Force for years, and I don't see him losing in his first round against T-Rock. He's been blowing dudes out. You know, his last few games from week 15 to the 18, he won 28-10, lost 31-34 against the Jets, won 41-16 against me, and he also beat the Cowboys. I mean, Kane is a real dude. Kane is balling. He lost against Jay Killer by 3. I mean, the guy's been competing, so he's going to have a good time in the Force Madden League playoffs. Yes, sir. We got Reed Legend. If y'all know him, Christian's a baller. Dudes need to put some respect on his name. You know, the guy has been making trades. He's been getting things done. He's been balling out of control. You know, week 1, he lost 30-42. Week 2, 28-35. And then week 3, 21-16, he beat a dog, TOT. He beat a contender. So you got to give a guy respect when he beats a contender like that. His last few games has been, he lost 28-35 against the Falcons. He beat the Packers 37-28. He lost against the Jaguars 14-52. He did put hands on the Saints 47-13 and beating the Panthers 38-19. So this man, Reed Legend, deserves to be in the playoffs. So show some respect to that boy, Reed Legend. We got AKA June, who dudes do not show a lot of respect for these Jaguars. These Jaguars been balling out. You got to show respect to a dude that continues to play tough, that continues to go out and win. This man has been balling. He has plays. He has razzle dazzle. He can run. He can throw. He can do what he can. He traded Trevor Lawrence. He acquired Jordan Love and some other guys. But this guy is a baller. You got to show some respect. His last 3 games, he has beat the Buccaneers 52-14. He shut them up, silenced them. He also beat the Panthers 24-10 and beat the Titans 17-10. This man, June, is ready to contend. This is why he is in the Force Madden League playoffs. Yes, sir. We got Uncle Zay, ex-Zay, Green Bay Packers. It has been rough. It has been rough with him in the late stage. He did have a nice little run when he beat the Lions 74-21. Then he went and tackled the Raiders 67-28. Then he went and tackled the Broncos 34-16. Then Vikings 35-27. Then the Rams 31-7. Then the Steelers 51-19. And then the Chargers 25-15. And then Lions 42. And then he went on a couple losses. But this man, Zay, has been here all season 1, balling out of control, going crazy, doing what he do best. He has been showing off. This man is a great Madden player. His last 3 games have been rough. Losing against the Bears, slide 18-21. Losing against the Vikings, 26-47. Beating the Panthers, 23-17. But losing against the Bucks, 28-37. It's definitely tough for Zay. Hopefully he can get it back together and contend up in these playoffs. So let's get this man some respect, and hopefully he can get it done. We got AKA your boy, T-Rock. The man right there has won the NFC West. He has beat me a couple times. I got to say, this man has showed some dignity and gratitude for the league lately. This man has been balling and killing and doing what he got to do. He deserves to be in the playoffs, but he definitely has a tough match. But let's just talk about how this man been winning. He's been winning in fashion, giving out old school ass whoopings. It started off. He beat the Rams 17-10. He beat the Niners myself 35-13. Punched me in the mouth, gave me a bloody nose, and he came with a W. Over the Cowboys 21-20. Sent them home, sent them packing. Playoffs over. He also beat me again 27-10. Lost to the Eagles 16-37. Very close. Beat the Titans 35-20. Almost beat the Steelers. Lost by 1. The man struck out there. I'm not too sure what might have happened for him to get that loss, but he did manage to get the victory against the Cardinals. He will be contending in the playoffs. Yes, sir. We got AKA. No other but Sly. Sly is a baller. Sly plays. Sly gets down and dirty when he has to. This man been on a win streak like crazy. It started off with the Vikings 21-14, beating the Raiders 21-0, beating the Chargers 59-16, tackling the Saints 20-17, Panthers 21-17, the Lions 38-10, Vikings 34-22, the Lions again 28-7, Browns 37-21, Cardinals 49-27, winning a close one against the Falcons 28-24, and winning against the Packers 21-18. You got to give Sly credit. He has done this before. He has made it far before. A lot of dudes do not show respect for Sly, but Sly's a baller. I got to give him props every time he competes at a high level. He's going hard. He's a Chargers fan, but he's rocking with the Bears. Sly Valley is going to be a contender in the Forest Madden League playoffs, so you got to show some respect to Sly Valley. Let's move on to AKA Desi. The only reason why he has gotten a loss recently is because he has been on vacation, but the man has been blowing dudes out. The man 38-10 against the Raiders, 61-14 against the Patriots, 70-28 against the Bills, 31-23 against the Packers, 41-35 losing the close one against the Eagles. But let's go on before that. Beating the Dolphins 65-30, Broncos 34-0, Chargers 50-40, Broncos 56-16, Vikings 55-37, Jets 58-14. This guy Desi, I'm sorry for not chasing the slide. I'm sorry. I apologize. But this guy Desi is no joke. This guy Desi will blow you out. Like I said, he been beating dudes up. He been whooping them. He's been slapping around. Lions 65-14, Jags 72-55, Bears 35-21, Jets 58-14, beating the Vikings 55-37. Beating the Broncos 56-16. Beating the Chargers 50-40. Beating the Broncos 34-0. Somebody give this man some respect. He's a homicide. Desi does not play. Desi is a baller, man. Show some respect to Desi. Desi will beat you like no other. If he don't go to the bowl, maybe he'll never go to the bowl. Show some respect to the Force Madden League guy himself, Desi. Desi is a baller. Let's give some respect to him. Let's move on to AKA C4 and on Buffalo Bills. C4 been saying a lot of stuff. HBO, give me the proper respect. I play Madden. I've been teaching Madden. I've been prepping Madden. I've been balling. I got my quarterback. I'm ready to go. So you gotta show C4 a lot of credit. The man is ready to freaking ball like no other. He's a creative guy. He did well with the Minnesota Vikings. He was just a quarterback show. But now he has all the offensive weapons to get it done. I mean, he has a big game. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. But can he get it done? Can he prevail? Can he eat watermelon? Can he eat a piece of fruit? He got the ball out and hopefully not choke. But this man has had an amazing season. but he has won the last game. Against the Patriots, 52-10, beating the Chargers 21-14. But he did take an L against the Cowboys, 25-28. He lost against the Chiefs, 28-70. He lost against the Eagles, 22-39, and the Jets, 21-25. That concerns me. That concerns me right there. Those were some tough losses. If you cannot compete at a high level when it comes down to it, you will lose. So there's definitely a lot of competition in these playoffs. You got to be able to compete at a high level. If you can't compete, then you will lose. But I'm gonna give this man some respect. He has a good mind. He stays competitive. He will yell at the joystick when he make a play that shouldn't have happened. But let's not make excuses. Let's get it done. Let's move on to no other than AKA Jay Killer. Jay Killer's a baller. Miami Dolphins, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, a lot of weapons. He got rid of Tua. He got bumps at quarterback. That might be concerning when you talk about playoffs. You talking about money calling, money might be falling. I know you sick. Well, hopefully you get better and everything, but you got to come out and ball. You got to come out and ball. These last few games, taking a loss against the Ravens 24-17, showed that you belong in the playoffs. You competed well against the Cowboys. You competed well against the Jets. You competed well against the Titans. You competed well against the Commanders. You gave blowouts. You whooped them. You didn't just whoop them. You beat them. You let him know. You gave him concerning. You defeated competition at a high level. But losing against the Chiefs 30-65 earlier in the season, week 9, concerns me. It concerns me. It says that maybe you're not ready for this type of level of playoff contention. This playoff contention might be a little too high for you, but it's going to be definitely a battle in the first round of playoffs for you. You also lost a concerning game against the Philadelphia Eagles 36-45, where you managed to come back up and compete at a high level, but you still caught the L. So, like I said, playoffs might be concerning. You played another contender, your boy JD8 Panthers, and you took an L. So with close games, can you get your offense going and get W's? I don't know. We will definitely see what happens at a high level. Let's move on to AKA I'm Proud Waterboy has finally made the playoffs. He has finally made it back in the playoffs. He has finally did what he's supposed to do. He has found the recipe and he has drunk the recipe. You better watch out for Waterboy when he's in playoffs. He's definitely a dangerous dude. I see him losing in the first round potentially, but we're going to get back to that later. But he's a dangerous dude. Dudes out here better show respect to Waterboy. Waterboy, he lost against me. You know, I was bally and I took him out. But he did win a good game. He satisfied the fans right there and the NFL analysts who didn't believe he should be there. He won 44-16 against the Browns, so I guess he does deserve to be there. But those two force wins, I get a little concerned here. Like, people are feeding you for free. You don't go to the grocery store and expect groceries for free. So I hope when you come in the playoffs that you actually ready to buy a win. And that's by putting up touchdowns. Because if you can't put up touchdowns, you will take an L. Forces cannot save you in the playoffs. So you better get it done. Get it compete. Let's not get cute. Make sure your girl's not in front of the TV. And let's get it done because playoffs going to be a high level, Waterboy. Everybody got you a first round exit. Let's prove us wrong. Let's move on to Gunn. When I talk about Coach Gunner, when I talk about Gunn, I say here is this dude. What's going on with this dude? This dude's a baller. This dude cannot lose. This dude is on his way to the Super Bowl. First round bye. I think he booked his ticket. But there's a lot of controversy saying that Gunn will fall out in the first round of the playoffs. Will he fall out? I don't know. But Jay Killer did give him a run for his money. It gave him a run for his money. He's looking to make an ultimate dream season of undefeated. A lot of hard work. That's got on that. But who to say that if he would have played Uncle June, that June might have gave him the competition that's needed. But all I got to say is this man is dangerous. This man is dangerous. This man is the guy you need to call EA on. You need to call Comcast and tell them to pull the plug on this man. This man is dangerous. This man has Lamar Jackson and a whole lot of offensive weapons, and he knows how to get it down the field. His average blowout is by 30 points. His last win, 63-28. He won against the Dolphins 27-24. He blanketed me, 63-0. He also won 71-14 against the Rams. He beat the Chargers 59-3. This guy is dangerous. Like I said, this guy is dangerous. Put your guys in prevent defense. Let him run the football. That's the only how you stop him. Whoever beats this guy right here, got it out for Gun. But this guy is dangerous. Please be advised. Ask for help. Get your corners ready. He's going deep. Tilt is a dangerous Madden player. But I believe 2K might have gotten this man busy. He's been slipping and sliding, man. His hands is greasy. He can't hold a joystick. He's not winning how we expect him to win, but he did win 58-3, 54-0 against the Cardinals, 65-11. Those blowouts. I mean, when he stays focused, he gets it done. But there's definitely some concerning games. 38-36 against Desi. 12-17 against the Commanders. 28-32 against the Jets. 16-21 against the Bucks. Can he win on the highest level of Force Madden League? Can he get it done? Can he keep his eyes in front of the TV? Or will he be distracted by something happening at home? You are a great player, too, but you got to compete at a high level. You can't fall off, but you definitely deserve to be at the playoffs. Definitely one of the greatest Madden players to ever join Force. I got to get this man some respect. TLT, a.k.a. Commish. This guy competes at a high level. He's definitely ready. I honestly think he might be second in the NFC. I think there may be one person better than him that we're not giving credit. Coach Gunn was on the show, and he predicted that TLT will be a second or third round exit and wouldn't reach the Super Bowl. So we're going to definitely see if this boy Tilt prove the doubters wrong and get there. So let's move on. AKA the Panthers, JD8. Started off hot, undefeated for a while. But I honestly believe that he has met his match. Losing against the Bucks 19-38, Jags 10-24, Packers 17-23. Is he ready? Is he ready for playoff football? He's on the road. He should be in the lab. He should be practicing. He should be competing. I know you go to Super Bowls and other levels, other leagues, but when you come to Force, you bow down to competition, my boy. You are a really good competitive dude. You know, I rock with you boys. You boys keep it lit. But when it comes to this playoff contention, if you ain't ready, you will be taken down the field. Get your DBs ready. I don't think Bryce Young might be ready, but I know you a hell of a player. But if your defense ain't rocking ready to go, you will take an L against some big teams here. But we are going to talk about the playoffs schedule. Who's winning and who's losing? That's what we want to know. Who's winning and who is losing? So we'll go ahead and flick over. All right. First game of the season of the playoffs. We got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going to go ahead and predict that the Kansas City Chiefs will get the victory. Not a lot of competition there It's going to be a blowout. It's going to be a bloodbath. He's going to get the win. We got the Dolphins versus the Jets. I believe that the Jets is going to get a victory. I didn't talk about him. I should have. I need a photo. If I only got a photo by the end of next season, you're out. But the Jets and the Dolphins going to be a competition. Jets is going to get the victory. I also got the Jaguars and Bills. Like I said, me and C4 got 10 on that game. I got June coming out with a bang. I got him coming out with a bang. We got the Bears versus the Giants. I got the Bears pulling up the upset against Zay. We got the Panthers and the Bucks. I got the Bucks pulling the upset. We got the Seahawks and Commanders. I believe that game is going to win big. And it's going to be a blowout. So, there you go. There you go. Also, for the playoffs, there will be an update on the 4th down rule for all playoffs. Guys, there will be an update on the playoff rule. You can now go for it on 4th and go. 4th and go, you can go for it. 4th and go, you can go for it in the playoffs. You get one free 4th and go, you can go for it. You get one free 4th and go, you can go for it. If you didn't watch this video, I don't know what to tell you. But the 4th down rule, you can now go for 4th and go, and you get one free 4th. In 4th quarter, do what you do. This is for the playoffs. Remember that. You got 4th down, 4th and goal, you get one free 4th, and 4th quarter, you go for it. So, please, let your opponent know. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it took me long to put